Welcome to the Mark Wales podcast. I've been waiting to do this for a very long time. I'm finally here. I am recording the first ever podcast, and I'm thrilled to be talking to you about things I think are relevant to any phase of life that you're in, whether it's sport, politics, business. The ability to do elite leadership, I think, is critical. I'm going to share all those lessons with you. I've been waiting to do it for ages, so let's get to it. Welcome to the Mark Wales podcast. I'm Mark Wales, an ex-Special Operations Major, now award-winning entrepreneur, best-selling author, and two-time Survivor player. Since I was 12 years old, I wanted to join the SAS, and in the 30 years since, I've worked in elite teams on battlefields, in academics, and on TV. If you're interested in what makes an elite team and how you can improve your own leadership skills, then stand by. Hey everyone, really glad to join you. This is the first podcast I've done, so I'm pretty thrilled to be chatting to you all. I had to think about why I was doing this and what would be different about it. I think for me, one of the hardest things I went through, I was a soldier as a young person, so I joined the army quite young. I was only 17 years old. I'd wanted to do it my whole life, and I put the work in to be able to get to that position and hopefully join a Special Forces unit. I was in the SAS for 6 years, which is an Aussie Special Forces unit. And while I was there, I ended up in combat. I did a lot of combat tours of duty in Afghanistan, and coming home from that, rebuilding my life after some of the things we'd experienced and the traumas and the dislocation of being put in a whole new life again and having to readjust, that was a hard process for me. But through a lot of hard work, through a lot of application, through a lot of hope and kind of dreaming about things, and action, I was able to put myself in a position where I could rebuild my life in a really good direction that I've loved. So I've since been able to go into the corporate sector. I went into entrepreneurship. I've done some work in TV. I was an Australian Survivor. I've been there twice. I was able to win the second time, which was really great. And I've done a lot of things since that have been really fun. I have a family now. I'm married. I have a 4-year-old son. To me, it's still my greatest achievement. But the really valuable thing I've got that I want to share with you is how to get yourself and a team through those really difficult times. And it doesn't matter what sort of team you're in. It doesn't matter whether it's military, sport, first responder, politics. It doesn't matter. The principles that apply to leadership and working through chaos are all the same. They all rely around the same ideas applied well in small teams. And it all centers on mission focus, supporting your team, having clear planning principles, having a good attitude to failure, and a willingness to persevere. There's that human dimension of where human spirit, I guess, comes into it. So I talk about all those things at once because I've seen them in a lot of different fields now, and I feel like I've detected some patterns and some threads. And so I would love to share that with you. And there's also been some really interesting people I've met along the way who I think will be able to make great contributions as well. So that's what this podcast is about. Come join me. I'm going to share as much with you as I can. Looking forward to seeing you all out there. Thanks for listening. If you want to hear more, go to markwales.com.au. I have online course materials and all my outreach channels in just the one spot. And if you want to help in any way, please leave a strong review on Apple Podcasts. That helps me climb the ranks and reach more people. See you out there.